to be here right now and to film this. Wow, look how stunning these rooms look, so beautiful.
Hi, I'm CJ Stander and this is my wife John Stander, and we're the owners of the Belmont.
So we lived in Ireland for 9 years. After about 4 years living in Ireland, we bought a beautiful house in a street called Belmont Hill, and the place stole our heart. We did a bit of renovation there. It had beautiful hardwood floors, dado railings, high ceilings, and we loved that home. And when we moved back here, we saw this place and it reminded us of the house we had in Belmont Hill. So the Belmont sounded nice, and when Googling the name, it actually meant beautiful mountain, which made sense because we're surrounded by beautiful mountains in Franschhoek. So that's the inspiration for the name.
We saw the house for sale, and before that I've probably been in Franschhoek once or twice, and we actually really loved it. My first memory was that teddy bear that's in the main street. They sell. I think they sell clothes there.
Yeah, it's a kind of a tourist type of shop. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just walked in here, and I remember sitting on that corner, saying to Germany, right, here we go. I think this is the place. After 5 minutes walking through, and just enjoying the calmness we have here. We're close to the main street, but it feels like, I don't know, it feels like we're on an island sometimes. So
yeah.
We really love the house, and we like Franschhoek. Open vision for the Belmont. I've gone up and down. I thought a lot about what we want to do and what we wanted to create here. My main goal, and still my goal from the start, was to give a next level or a next level product where someone walks in and they can't almost believe what they see for a very reasonable price. I wanted people to really enjoy the space, and something that we've put a lot of time and effort in, and I wanted her to express herself with her friends as well. I checked out a couple this morning from the UK, and we spoke for half an hour on the stoep. I had to explain to them what a stoep is in Afrikaans or in English, and I don't think he's a perfect guest. I think for me, he's just someone that really enjoys what we have here, appreciates it.
Yeah, when you see people commenting and noticing the small touches that we put a lot of effort into and they appreciate it, that really makes it all worthwhile. And having guests from abroad noticing the South African touches, like a rusk biscuit along with their coffee, and asking about it and wanting to know more, that makes it really, really nice.
I think we've got different spots.
Yeah, we all have different. Just as soon as I think I have a favorite room, I'm like, oh, but this one is really nice. Like, I think my favorite room would be the pool room, just because I love the touches of blue with a few pops of coral in it, and it's kind of private. It has its own private little courtyard where you can enjoy a glass of wine or coffee in the morning, and it's close to the pool. And I love water and the pool, so that's my favorite.
I like the garden.
Yeah.
The garden for me was bare. There was nothing here, and Jarmary was at some stage. He said to me, "Why are you there so much?" And I said, I want the garden perfect. This is the first thing you see, and I really love plants and I love nature. But the garden came out perfect, so it's quite nice, mature trees here as well. So.
I want guests to feel at home. I want them to get that same feeling like when I stepped into this house. Before it was the Belmont, just before we purchased it. The hardwood floors reminded me of my childhood home, my grandparents' home. It had a sense of home, and I want people to have the same feeling when they walk into the door, but then when they're in the rooms, it has a bit of a new touch and a little bit of modern feel to it with the headboards. But I want them to be comfortable and feel at home. Well, there's loads of places to eat. There's lots of shopping in the main street. Beautiful boutique stores for men and women. There are loads of physical activities. You can go hiking, you can go up the mountain. There are art galleries galore. And then you've obviously got the wine tram, which I think is the main attraction for all our guests have gone to the wine tram and they've all come back really happy. So you can pick and choose from different wine farms that you can visit on the wine tram. You can eat, you can have picnics. It's the only thing that literally is lacking is the ocean, but that's only 40 minutes drive. So. I met Tammy when she was working for a magazine. When I was 16 years old, I entered into a competition. I used to be a swimmer, and I won my category. And she was organizing everything for this event, the prize giving, and that was about 15 years ago. And then I was having a cup of coffee one morning and she was sitting next to me and I recognized her right away, and that was just like, I think we literally put down an offer. Yeah, we put down an offer and it was accepted like the day before we got the keys. And she's like, I'm an interior decorator now. I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. We just bought a guest house. I have no idea where to source things. I have an idea, but I don't know where to go, and then it just fell into place. Perfect timing.
And it was a match made in heaven.
Our style is...
My craziness, her calmness, and Tammy's experience and what she's created here with us is it's like we've said to her, is invaluable.
The brief for this project was to create a beautiful home away from home for visitors from far and wide all over the world to come and really enjoy the beauty that is this Franschhoek Valley and the incredible environment that this home finds itself in. So I really went to town when it came to textures, layers, colors, and wanted to create 7 very different rooms that all felt similar in personality, but were different enough that every time you come to stay at the Belmont, you can stay in a different experience and have a different sort of feeling every time. I drew my inspiration both from Franschhoek itself and this beautiful, beautiful valley, and also from some much loved guest houses and hotels around the world. So I really wanted this place to feel rich, rich with culture, rich with history. So I found every single piece of antique furniture in every room was found in different little areas. I sourced and sourced and sourced. I got super excited when I found a piece that I knew was exactly right for one of the suites. And so my inspiration was to really bring the best and the most out of this home, and you know, using its original wooden floors and its high ceilings and its arches, it really lent itself to layering and history, which was super inspiring in itself. I would have to say that my favorite detail in each room is the feature headboard. So I made sure that every room gets its own statement headboard, and that really laid the foundation for the rest of the room. So I would pick the fabric for that room, and that would then determine the wall color and the rest of the decor throughout. My husband Alistair built quite a few of the more modern pieces. So he built the famous bunk bed that everybody's been raving about, all the bedside tables that aren't antique, the kitchenette in Suite 7, and he was very, very involved in the entire process. So he's very helpful in that I'm the creative and I know how I want something to look, and he comes with the logical kind of perspective and, well, how's that going to work from a, how is that actually going to work in a real life scenario? So we were very, very involved. He pulled lots of all-nighters and was very instrumental in getting this place done in 3 months.